The most important thing I've learned is probably to stop having expectations. You know, the people who just expect things to be handed to them just because that's how it was before, or it's happened to them once or twice or however many times. Once they start expecting that thing to keep coming, it's going to stop. Once they start expecting that blessing to keep reoccurring, it won't happen again. Because once you start expecting something, your desire to actually go out and get it drops down. So whatever you did or do to actually get that, whether you knew you were doing it or not, you're just going to think, oh, well, I don't have to do anything. I expect it to happen. Oh, well, I did this, so I expect this. If you expect it, let me rephrase that. So you did something, so you expect a different thing. And the reason why you still don't have it is because, one, either what you did is not the right thing to get what you want or where you want to be or the money you want to have. What you did is either one, not the right thing, or two, you're not working hard enough. You did it one time, maybe for a week, for a month, maybe a year, maybe it wasn't long enough. Or maybe you didn't do the right things in between. Maybe you didn't do the little things. Now, let me give you a little example of what someone might say when they expect things to happen for them. Let me give you an example real quick. I expect to make more money the more I work with my business. Now, that's true and false. All right? You can't just expect to make money the more you work. What are you working on? How are you working? And if you're doing the same thing over and over again, how are you going to get improvement? Progress is over activity. Progress is over activity. You can set aside 5 hours dedicated to anything. But if you're not making progress, if you're just doing activity, like for example, in spirituality, you can watch all the spiritual videos you want, right? You can learn about it, you can research it, you can do everything possible to get as much information as you can. But if you don't actually apply those things, none of the benefits that you work so hard to learn about are going to come your way. You're just going to stay the same. And another thing, when you expect things just to happen for you, or if you just expect things to come your way, what exactly do you expect? How do you expect it to find your way to you? What have you done to earn it? Oh, you know what you've done? You know exactly what you're going to get? Why haven't you gotten it yet? Is there something that's delaying you? Why hasn't it happened? Matter of fact, I'll tell you why it hasn't happened yet. Because you are so focused on it already being with you, right? You expect it so much that you're not even working towards it anymore. You expect it just to fall in your lap or just to happen to you. Instead of actually going out and getting it, you subconsciously think you already have it, but you don't. So what happens is you end up not working as hard to get it, or not working at all to get it, because you expect it to start coming to you, right? Maybe you did put in a lot of work, but maybe it just wasn't enough. Maybe you're right there and you stop because you expect it just to come to you. You have to keep going with whatever you're doing. You have to keep going. You can't just expect things to come to you. Think about what type of people get what they want, right? It's the people that actually don't talk about it, that actually go out and get it. The go-getters, the more stubborn people, the people that's going to get it no matter what. They don't expect it, they just go get it. I have never in my life gotten something that I wanted by saying, why don't I have that yet? Never in my life have I gotten anything I wanted by saying, why don't I have that yet? The question, why don't I have it yet, just goes to show that you're too focused on what other people have or what's happened to other people than what's going on in your life, in your world. You need to create your own world and stop looking at other people's accomplishments. That's why you don't have what they have. You shouldn't even be worried about what they have. You should be focusing on what you have. And you need to be grateful for what you have, because you could have nothing. You could have absolutely nothing. But you have something. You have tools to get you started. To get you started to make your world. To make your reality where you want to be in life. You already have the tools with you. I'm trying to think of another example. Okay, look, I got one. Why do you think the nice guy never gets the girl? Because what the nice guy does is he doesn't go get the girl, he does things to get the girl. And when he does those things right here, he expects the girl to come to him, right? Which is not the case at all. All right? That's why they're always mad, right? That they do all these good things and they try and be respectful, right? They try and be they're the nice guy. While over here, goddamn Tyrone already got the girl because he went to go get the girl. He didn't do things and then expect the girl to come to him. He went and got the girl. The player goes and gets the girl. The nice guy does extra shit and expects the girl to come to him, which is not how it works. And you can apply that with anything, not just women. You can apply that with literally anything in life that you want. You have to go and get it. You can't expect it just to come to you. It doesn't matter how much work you put in. You can't just expect it. You either have to keep working or you have to find a different way to get it. Don't just sit back and think things are just gonna fall into your lap. Now, what to do to start receiving blessings, right? Or getting what you want. Manifesting does work. Manifesting is not expecting, right? You can't just manifest. You have to do your part, okay? Think about it like this. It's a partnership, not a transaction, okay? Just because you manifest, just because you try and manifest things every day, if you don't do anything else to get what you want or to get to where you want to be in life, or if you want to be happy, if you don't do anything else to try and achieve your goals, you're not going to get what you want. You have to put things on the table, right? You have to give certain things up, and you have to add new things into your life that maybe you don't like doing every day, but you have to do them if you want the outcome that you think you deserve. Okay? Think about it as a partnership, not a transaction. Now, what I mean by that is, again, you can't just do the right thing. You can't just make one sacrifice, right? Or give one thing up and expect to get everything you want out of it. Okay? You got to do it every day for as long as you can until you reach your goal. Even when you do reach your goal, you have to keep going so that you can receive more blessings, right? Alright, I forgot to say this in the video, so I'm gonna say this real quick. Now, in that picture I showed y'all, alright, on the left is what you should be bringing to the table, okay? When you say your manifestations, for example, what I say every morning, I say, I am happy, I am confident, I am successful, okay? And what I mean by successful, I mean successful, like, on a third dimensional level, okay? That's what I mean, okay? Now, you can't just say those things and expect it to happen, okay? You gotta actually put the work in, all right? And that goes, like, every second of every day, all right, have a positive attitude and use positive words, all right? Use words with the purpose, all right? And another thing, you need to find your purpose. Find what you're supposed to be doing, why you're here, why you're living, right? And another thing, you need to be connecting with the Most High, the universe, okay? You need to be meditating every day. And if you want, you can meditate, and while you're meditating, focus on your manifestations, okay? And you need to be retaining. I forgot to put that in the chart. You need to be, if you're a male, you need to be retaining, all right? And on the right is what you'll receive from the Most High, okay? Blessings, abundance, opportunities. Now, these opportunities, you see these opportunities probably every day. You may not realize them, but there are opportunities every day to get where you want to be at, right? Or to take that extra step to where you want to be at. You need to learn what those opportunities are and start taking those opportunities serious, okay? And you'll also start receiving answers, all right? Like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Things like that.